Good morning, students. This is Dr.GVR Seshagiri Rao, Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. In this session, I want to discuss about design of couplings. So, what are the couplings types and how to design the various couplings. So, the couplings are used to connect the two shafts, two elements to carry the power transmission from one place to another place. So here shown this the coupling the diagram. Here connected the one drive and another driven shaft with the help of coupling. Then only the power transmission can possible from one place to another place. So as per definition, the couplings provide a means of linking of shafts or transmitting drive from a driver. So already I told you the connector, the joint of drive and driven is used to used to connect the two shafts. So you can say the linking of shaft. For what purpose? To transmit the power from one place to another place. Example, electric motor or gearbox to a driven unit. So example, pump, the driven unit is pump and the driver unit is electric motor or gearbox. These two are connected. This driver shaft and driven shaft connected with the help of coupling. So as within the name, a coupling couples together in two halves. So two halves. The source of the power in whatever form it may come in and the driven application. So that is the purpose of the coupling. There are numerous types of couplings. So each type which is suited to his own application. It depends upon the application. Again, the couplings are classified into two types. One is rigid couplings and another one is flexible couplings. Again, these rigid couplings are divided into the various types. The flexible couplings also divided into various types. We are now going to look into this. See, in this coupling providing drive. Here clearly shown, the one is motor shaft, another one is pump shaft. These two shafts are linking with the help of coupling. These two halves before coupling, this is one part, another one, this is the second one. The shaft is one and the second one, this is two. These two are connected with the help of this coupling. With the help of this joint, this type of joint is called as coupling. So the industrial coupling applications, see here the motor shaft connected with this another element shaft with the help of this shaft coupling. These coupling are called as rigid couplings. Why? Because perfectly aligned, these two shafts are aligned with each other. It uses for the flexible, the rigid coupling is uses for the axial, coaxial shafts. See the coupling facts. Take off misalignment of the shaft. Take off misalignments. So in the flexible couplings, carries misalignments of the shaft. It allows misalignments. But in case of rigid coupling, it does not allow misalignment. So that's why the couplings are classified into two types according to their application. Wherever the misalignment shafts are present, there you may use flexible coupling. So wherever you want to join two shafts perfectly aligned with their axis, there you can use rigid couplings like flange coupling. Second one, allow for expansion of the shafts caused by the heating. Due to sometimes due to heating, the shafts may be expanded. That those expansion also will allow this coupling. Permit disengagement of the shafts at low speeds or at rest. It permits the disengagement at low speeds of the shaft or at rest position. Slip when overload occurs. Whenever overload occurs on the shaft, so the shaft or the belt pulleys may be slip due to protect both the driven and undriven units. In this case, protected the flange coupling. The protected flange coupling is may be used for this type of applications. Prevent overloading of the driver unit during startup, and also prevent or reduce vibrations in a shaft system. To prevent the vibrations while running of shaft, so more vibrations will be occurred due to the imbalance forces. So you can prevent or reduce somewhat vibrations with the help of these couplings. And allow machinery or sections of shafting to be removed for maintenance. For maintenance purpose, the shafting or some portion of the shafts or other machine elements to be removed for maintenance. These all are the actual coupling facts. See, in this slide shown the flange coupling. This is comes under rigid coupling. So perfectly coupled with the help of bolts and nuts. See here bolts arranged. This is one shaft, another, this is another half. These two are joined with the help of coupling. Connect two shafts in line. So in line, so that is the axis. The axes are perfectly aligned. One axis of the shafts aligned with another axis of the shaft. Used to transmit high loads. Can carry high loads. High loads transmits this type of couplings. Employed to connect to large turbines and power drives and other large applications. One disadvantage of this flange coupling or rigid coupling, it does not allow misalignments. So do not tolerate misalignment. Any small misalignment also do not tolerate. Require accurate setting up. It requires the accurate setting is required. These type of couplings are called as rigid coupling. For example, rigid coupling, flange coupling. These two are flanges. So one is this called as first place flange, and the second one is say this one is second place. These two flanges are connected with the help of bolt and nuts. Next, sleeved coupling. This one also comes under rigid coupling. So here also known as muff coupling. See, in this slide shown here, this is a sleeve. It has inner diameter and outer diameter. Outer and inner diameter. It fits snugly over the mating parts, mating shaft. can utilize a keyway and secure tightly via taper pins or screws. These all are advantages. Coupling closes as it is tightened and used when lack of space prohibits a flange coupling. So in previous case we have seen flanged coupling. So wherever the use when lack of space is prohibits a flange coupling, then this type of sleeved coupling will be recommended. Next one is universal joint coupling. The universal joint coupling classed as a solid coupling, but it comes under flexible coupling. It allows misalignments of the shaft. Classed as a solid coupling and comes with a flexible joint and connects to shaft via a pin. Can fit into a keyway on each shaft end. So each shaft end having keyway. So here you can see in this shaft and in this. Flexes via the adjoining piece between both halves and can transmit a drive or driven of angle up to 52 degrees. So this is the advantage of this universal joint coupling. So that's why these type of couplings are called as flexible couplings. These allow some misalignments of the shaft. No need of perfect alignment of shaft, as in the case of the flange coupling. Used in car drives covered with a seal known as a boot. So generally this type of universal joint coupling is used in car drives. See, you can see here the universal joint coupling parts. So this is shaft, one shaft and another shaft, and key, and this one is big end. Big portion is called as fork end. This one also fork and a taper pin and collar. This is the pin and collar. This one also pin. So with the help of these pins and collars, these two are the joint. It gives universal coupling. So the axes are perpendicular here. So no need the axis should be in axial. It allows misalignments. For any misalignment, you can take one coaxial rod. You can join with the perpendicular axis shaft. So next one is pin and bush coupling. This also comes under flexible coupling, classed as a solid coupling. This one also comes as two half flanges. Here flange 1 and flange 2. Usually joined it to each shaft via keyway. Each half is attached via fitted pins into hole. Can have upward the 3 driving pins. So as shown in figure. Here 2 halves joined, 2 flanges. So with the help of keyway, the bushes made from soft material such as the rubber. Here rubber bushes you can see. They're made of rubber. When the fitting, the correct side has to be fitted to drive off side. They come with manufacturer's instructions for correct fitting. This type of the couplings are called as flexible coupling. These all are a solid coupling and it comes under a flexible coupling. This bush coupling also allows some misalignment and adjust itself some many small misalignments. and it can control the vibrations. It can reduce the vibrations, so it can minimize the amplitude of the vibrations due to the vibration, due to the soft material of the bush. These are the references. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.